Welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda, and tonight it's chat night. Okay, we'll wait for a few minutes, see if anybody comes in. Hey, mate, how are you? I'm doing all right. Hey, college, how are you? Hey, Gumdrop, been a while. How are you doing? Good, I'm glad to hear it. Maid, you remember Gloria, right? She used to come in a lot when I was just starting out. Hey, Susan, how are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, well, put this on. Do not disturb. Oh, okay. um, yeah, it's hard with the new baby. I've been either doctors or people traipsing in and out of my apartment all week. Well, since last Wednesday. So it's like I just need a good night's sleep. Oh, absolutely, Susan. When's your birthday, sweetheart? I am chilled to the bone. I just got back from picking up some medications. Oh, well, happy birthday, Susan. I hope you had a great day. Yeah. I went and I came back with half a tote full of meds. Every time the doctor I go see him, he adds another one on. One or two on. Depends on his mood, I guess. I go in Thursday to see about my stomach. I don't know. I have this sneaky suspicion that I'll be in for surgery on Friday. I can almost feel it. Hey, Cheryl, how are you, sweetie? Awesome. I'm glad you're ending your day with me, girl. Oh, man. I feel like, I don't know. Good, Cheryl. I'm glad to hear it. I don't know. I'm just thinking it's awesome to eat if that's what she's having for her birthday. So everybody should be just about done for Christmas, right? Or who hasn't even started yet? I'm finishing up. Yeah, it sure does, Maid. You finished? Good job. Yeah, I think tonight I'll finish up. Um, no, tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to go get some Christmas cards. Uh, and I think that's about it. Oh, shrimp or fish cookie. Mmm, sounds tasty. It sounds really good. Oh, I might have to try it sometime if I ever make it to a real Italian place, not something like Panera bread. Heck, my sister-in-law should be able to make that. I'll have her make it. Hey, Mary, how are you? Oh, it's not Italian? Oh, okay. Maybe I could try it. Oh, no, the avocado could stay away. It's Mexican. Ah, okay. See, you learn something new every day. Yeah, I've been wanting some spaghetti too. I just don't have the balance anymore to stand up and cook. It's either a bleeding ulcer or something else, but every time I cough, it feels like my stomach lining is being ripped apart. And it took them 2 months to get me in to get x-rayed. Good college. It's so bad. I feel like I'm as almost as big as when I was pregnant, and I can't even bend over to put socks on. It's rock hard. So I don't know what it is. Hey Rhonda, how are you? But I'll probably know by Friday if it's an emergency. But the thing I hate is I have to go from the time I wake up until like 2 in the afternoon without eating or drinking anything. That's going to be the tough part. So what I think I'm going to do is order door-to-door service on my transportation. That way, I could sleep later and then get on the bus. So that's the plan. Hey Susan, how are you, hon? No, the x-rays get done on Thursday. I just have a funny feeling that I will be in surgery before Christmas. I'm doing okay, hanging in there. So, anybody worked on the sofa blanket anymore? I've actually been actively working on it, except today, but I have been actively working on it. Thanks, Susan. I appreciate it. But so far, this is what I have done on both blankets. Here's the roller skating one, roller rink. Man, I love how those colors are just popping. And then, let's see if I can reach it without pulling everything off my little table here. And here's Christmas in the 50s. I kind of like both of them, but I like the other one a little bit better. But I've been doing them both together, which is good because if it's a tough row, once I figure it out the first time, the second blanket ain't so hard if I do it right away. Thank you, guys. Yeah, okay. Staycations are always good. Thank you. So I'm on row 41 on row 40 of each blanket. It'll be done before the fair. Especially when I get the rocking and rolling, I can whip out 2 parts in a week easy. Found Molly at home. It's cold here, not snowy or anything yet. Right now it's 34, but it's winter. Absolutely, Susan. But I did find Molly a home. She'll be going to her new home on the 23rd. So that's going to tear my heart apart, but it's what needs to be done. Then the occupational therapist came in today. And he's talking about getting me a hospital bed. I said, that would be fine, but I hate the mattresses. And she goes, well, if you can hold off till you're 60, then you can get the kind of mattress you want. I'm like, all right. I just got to figure out how to get in bed with this broken headboard for 6 months. I can do that. I'd love to have a new apartment, but I don't see it happening till like spring when people start moving. Yeah, I know, Susan. It's painful. Yeah. So I decided, wait, but they are getting me a shower chair. Thanks, Susan. Because right now I have one of those mattresses that are, I can't even remember the type of mattress it is. So, anyways, it'll work with a hospital bed. They just won't pay for it right now. But from what I understand, is if I wait till I'm 60, they'll get me the type of mattress I want, but only a better quality than what I can afford. So, absolutely, Susan. Then next Christmas, I can order my new wheelchair. And this time, they're not going to convince me to get something I don't think will work. I'm going to get exactly what I need. No, I'm the one that likes progressive. There you go. That's what you do, Mary. I know, right? It's about time it's my year. Or maybe it shouldn't be my year. There's a whole lot of bad that can happen in a year to somebody. No way, I like the Progresso. That is a good deal because I can't get them if on sale $2, but they're usually like 250, 270, somewhere around there. But I still have to buy them because it's the only thing I can eat when I don't feel well. And lately that's been a lot. So anybody in the middle of making anything just for pleasure? I got to figure out what stocking I want to do for the fair this year. I always win in the stocking category. So I kind of got to up my game a little bit. Mainly just the chicken soup. It seems to have the right ratio of chicken with noodles. Yeah, I would have loved to find a deal like that. Today I found a deal on Pop, a 12 pack for $3. 3 What was it for? It might be $4, but I'm trying to cut down on my Pepsi, so it wasn't a good idea to get a 12 pack. There you go, Mary. That's the way I like to crochet. No time limit. Ugh. Yeah, I got to pop my sewing machine out after Christmas and start sewing some stuff. I just can't seem to focus. Mm. Oh, cool. I found a tutorial. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This hat was just released not more than a couple of weeks ago. Let's see if I can find it. It's called a fisherman's hat. I think that's the one. But it's a good hat for men that might make my grandson and my son next year for Christmas. Oh shit! Stopped it. Yeah, it is. Doctor wants me off caffeine completely. Yeah, I I've been drinking about a can a day, about 8 ounces a day. So that's much better than what I used to do. I used to drink a 2 liter a day. So I'm doing much better. Oh, absolutely, Mary. Yeah, blue, yellow, and red. Yeah, I think any artificial dye is not good for your health system, but it's in a lot of foods. Even in our meat. So there's just no way of getting rid of it. It's in a lot of foods. There's a lot of food here in America, a lot of stuff allowed to be put in our food that other countries will not allow. So it just shows what our government kind of thinks about our health. You know what I mean? But that's a whole other topic. Oh, yeah, everywhere. Soups, candies, cookies, ice cream. Uh, I don't know if our canned vegetables have it or not. I haven't looked. But pretty much everything. I know they use some kind of solution with red dye in it to make our meat look better on the shelf. That's why I never buy, excuse me, prepackaged stuff. I like my brother used to work at Kroger. He used to be the butcher, and so I know that food's pretty fresh. But like prepackaged chicken and stuff, I don't buy because you don't know what they do to it in the warehouse. More expensive, but I eat less, so that's going to help my weight eventually, right? That's true. But our food supply does not believe in doing anything healthy wise. It's about the money. They can do it cheaper, whether it harms us or not, they're going to do it that way. I am chilled to my bones, ladies. Ugh, being out in that cold. Ugh. What I'm going to have to do is start having my medication delivered to me until spring. Yep. And honestly, a lot of us here have the lack of money, but we would be the same way if we had a company. All about the profit. We might say different, but if it came down to it, it would be all about the profit. Yeah, I like the fresh chicken too. Oh, but it's so expensive. Remember when chicken used to be the cheapest meat out there, like 29 cents a pound? Shit. Now you're lucky to get it for what, 250 if you're lucky. I like homemade check mix. I really do. But yeah, after Christmas, I'm going to be like, as much as I can, focus on the fair. Get as many projects as I can done. Ugh, right now, I have probably about 6.5 projects done. Oh, that's a good price. I never had that, Mary. I've heard of it, but I've never ate it. Puppy chow. I would never eat anything called puppy chow. Sometimes it's just all in the name. Well, Rhonda, I got cat chow over here. You want it? Okay, just got to warn you guys are going to get an ad. Some of you are going to get an ad in about a minute. It has peanut butter in it. Ugh. Wow, 98 cents a pound. I haven't seen chicken under $1 in ages. But I don't buy the chicken breasts. I don't like it. It always comes out dry for me. I like the thighs and the wings. Thighs, wings, and drumsticks. And then you gotta be careful with the drumsticks because they can get dry pretty quickly um, if you got them in a warmer or something too long. Oh, wow. See, I'd buy them up at 68 cents. Because that's all I'm supposed to eat is chicken and fish. Not that I stay on that diet. That's what I'm supposed to just eat. Molly was never so happy today. Her cat food finally got delivered. So I gave her a treat and gave her a hand and a half full of food instead of just a handful. I gave her a little extra. Oh, I know, mate. But I do try to find wild catch, you know, not raised. I don't like raised fish has too much mercury in it from what I hear. I try for wild catch. Sure, it's fine, Mary. So what else have I been up to? I've been getting some gifts together for my Secret Santa. That's uh, that's always fun to do. Um, it's one special gift I've been looking for. Can't find it anywhere. It's pissing me off. And I know I can if there's anywhere to buy it, it'd be eBay, but it ain't there. What's wrong, college? $10 cost plus. Never heard of that store. But yeah. So eBay's the only place I can find it, and I can't find it there. I'm actually thinking about looking at the manufacturer's details and see if maybe I could do a hunt through the manufacturer themselves because you never know what they have back in stock that they just stopped selling. And if they did stop selling them, I'm going to buy a whole set. Degenerative sacral joint. Yeah, that'll cause arthritis. Um, just stay active, stay on top of it is all you can do. It's part of the bone that will constantly disintegrate, is what I believe, in the joint. But I've been wanting some hot cocoa lately. So proud of myself. Went to the store today and I said, I'm going to get me some cake and ice cream. I walked out of the store with neither. I was so proud of myself. Yeah, hot cocoa sounds really good tonight. Yeah. It's that time of year, I guess. Heck, I don't think I have anything to do tomorrow. I may just pull out my recliner, sit back and watch some Christmas movies, drink hot cocoa. I like apple cider cold, not hot. Yeah, either way, um, just keep it moving. But PT might be a good way to start. They would give you the right exercises to do for that particular joint. Because a lot of us, we just don't know where to start. And they can help us start. But either way, I mean, because when you do PT, you only do it like twice a week for 3 or 4 weeks. Most of the time, that's all that insurance will pay for, but it gives you a good start. I guess PT's supposed to contact me this week. Oh Lord, I hope they don't contact me tomorrow and say I want to come see you tomorrow because I would love one day where I don't see anyone or where I don't have to go anywhere. Just one day. Okay, Mary, you take care, honey. Stay safe. Miss Jenny must be asleep. I think it's time to clean out my mod area. Oh, I know, mate. It isn't any fun. I like being a little bad sometimes. Oh, I think they're going to try to get me a new rollator because the one I have, the brakes went out. Mate, sometimes I think I'm just too old to be bad anymore. You know? I got in a whole lot of trouble younger doing stupid stuff. I mean, if I was with the right person, I could paint the town red. But on my own, nah, I'm pretty laid back these days. So who's going out of town for Christmas? I'm going to Columbus, be with my son for a couple of days. Um, they don't do any gift giving or anything, but we'll have like a dinner and watch some movies. Not yeah. I thought you might go to your son's or something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a couple of days with him. I like my boring life too, but there's sometimes that even gets old. And it's just around the corner, Rhonda. Maybe they'll invite you here next week. No friend of mine contacted me today if I was gonna do New Year's Eve with her family. I said not this year. It would have been probably the first year I could drive without snow, but I do too, mate. I just get lonely sometimes, but most of the time I like the quiet. The sad fact of it is that I've never had a runaround girlfriend in this town. You know what I mean? Go shopping, go out at night, and just hang out somewhere. And I've just never had that in this town. They can. No, Susan, I haven't. I even emailed her and I haven't received a reply back. I don't know what's going on. I wish she would at least, email me and say she's fine or wanted to go to hell. Wanted to do things. I would just like to know she's okay. But yeah, I haven't heard nothing. Are you buying them at college? Yeah, I don't know. Same here, mate. I'm trying to get rid of what I have. I'd love to be able to get to a point to where I'm basically starting new with my channel. You know what I mean? Of course, I'll never get rid of all my yarn, but I want it down to where the simple basics of what I need for your YouTube channel. Um, right now, I got so much that there's chaos going in my mind when I look at it. I don't want there to be no more chaos of hunting for the right yarn, hunting for the right hook. I need this new little contraption and that contraption. I should have just taken advice when I first started out. Just use YouTube tutorials to make things and yarn and hook. That's it. No, I had to have the newest stuff. Yeah, it's not good. I hear you. I think if somebody's trying to sell their stuff, good for them. Yeah. Just have it very simple around here. I be get rid of stuff slowly, but not fast enough for my liking, but slow enough to where I feel like I am doing something. Yeah. There's something like a white thing going across the back of me, but it's not there in real life. Oh, Lord and mercy. Oh. So, it must be me because right here, there's a white line with writing on it going from here all the way across the screen. And I have no freaking clue what it is. Yes, I do. That's my lamp. Oh my gosh. Oh. Does that mean it's time for bed? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Oh. Jeez. Told you I was a basket case. It's funny as hell, though. Well, usually I make it for the fair, but I always hope after the fair I sell it. I got a bin of stuff that hasn't sold. I don't know what to do with it. And I've even tried to sell on here a couple times. Nobody wants it, so I don't know what to do. The baby blankets, I do have a place to go, but beyond that, bright colors. I always thought I was a decent crocheter, but my stuff does not sell. I don't know. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. That's true too. And I keep holding on to that thought. It's true too, Susan. They don't think about the time it takes to make stuff. It's not like knitting. We don't have a machine for the crocheting. Wish we did. It'd make it go a lot quicker, especially blankets. Oh, good Lord. I love doing blankets, but they take so long to do. But I just love the big project part of it. I could, if someone gave me a choice of saying make a dishcloth or a blanket, I would pick a blanket every time. Well, I showed my 2 blankets on Facebook as a work in progress. I didn't get any DMs of how much you're going to charge me. I haven't gotten any of those kind of DMs. So I don't know. I'll probably be stuck with 2 blankets I'll never use. Just put them in the bin. But my baby blankets go to the neonatal care at Children's. That too, huh? You trying to say yourself? But I don't know. I'd love to find a home for everything, but there's just okay. I don't know if this makes sense. But if somebody doesn't want to buy it, or they try to lowball me, I would rather give it away than someone lowballing me or telling me my prices are too high. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people aren't shopping as much. Actually, I shopped more this Christmas than any other because I didn't do a lot of making this year. I would have never gotten it done. But I don't know. But like these 2 blankets here, if they don't sell, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'm definitely not going to give it to someone that's homeless on the street. Because these 2 blankets are basically a work of art. And not that they don't deserve them, I just don't want them to be on the ground. I don't know. It's me. I don't know. I just feel like those are 2 blankets that I just can't. Maybe it's selfish. I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't know. Who knows what I'm going to do, guys? I come up with ideas, then it falls through. But the one New Year's resolution I got for 2024 is to finish that frickin' dragon and get it out of my home. So I'm gonna put that dragon up for raffle and give, depending on how much we make, either 50 or 75% of the money to domestic violence shelter. A women's shelter, maybe. Oh, that's a shame, Susan. It's a shame that some Christmas traditions have to go by the wayside because of money. It's because everything's tight right now. And even for me, and I don't have the worry of not being able to pay my rent every month. I can imagine someone worrying that they're going to lose their job and not be able to pay rent or whatever. It's just a real trying time for everybody. That's not it, college. Damn. You see in their search results, people that you use the right search words. It's called search engine optimum. They title their videos correctly. They put a lot of work into them damn videos. You know? I don't put anyone down for getting more views than me. It doesn't bother me. What bothers me is my ass can't get the energy up to edit a damn video. That's what bothers me, is what I'm not doing. Your mutual fund's been going up? College, I'm going to ask you a serious question. Why do you even do YouTube if you think so negatively about content creators? I don't understand. Just because someone got lucky and got the right formula to draw people in, or they're attractive, you shit on how they do their videos? I don't get it. Work harder and then you'll get the views. Beef up your titles. Put search engine words in there that people are looking for. Like, there's a search engine box when you start uploading. Put vintage, what the vintage item is. Put treasure hunting. That's a good one. Just different SEO words that will bring people to your channel. You don't use SEO words, you're screwed, because you're not even trying. My opinion. I could be wrong. But you remind me of someone else that shits on other people because they do better with more amount of work. I don't know. It just bothers me when people does that. YouTube is a good platform for everybody if you want to put in the work. Now that I'm off that soapbox. What other soapbox you guys want to hear about? And it's not directed solely towards you, college. I know someone else that watches her gets pissy with bigger names and accuses them of being fake for money. Who cares? Do you think I Love Lucy was real? It's called a channel for a reason. It's for your entertainment. Well, you said they gear towards attractive people, and in the past you've said that you don't understand why people don't do YouTube for free. It's a lot of people work very hard on their channels, and they deserve the money they get. But I'm telling you, use SEO words, and you will have traffic brought to your channel. I mean, it ain't going to be millions, but you'll get subscribers. The one I hate, and I'm not accusing you of this at all, but the one thing I hate about some people that beef on larger platforms, they buy subs. They don't grow organically. They buy the subs. That's fake. You hear that, HST? That's fake. I would never buy a sub. And I would have been wanting to get to 5,000 for a long time. I still wouldn't do that. But I am learning. I'm watching some videos on better editing, how to bring people to my channel. And I'm doing a lot of research, so hopefully 2024 is better. We can hope. We can hope that I get the energy to do it. Because right now my energy is like at a -5. It's just not there. I can't even stand to be on the phone no more than 5 minutes. Well, okay, I'll take that back. I've never liked being on the phone for more than 5 minutes. It's just me. I'm not a phone person. But okay, come on, guys, help me out. Give me something happier to talk about. I got to find Molly's razor. This has to go with her. Today she was on my ever-loving nerve, though. Every time she heard the wheelchair move, she'd run up to me and then just stand there, and I'm trying to move and she won't move, or she walks so slow. I get aggravated. I'm like, we both need to go to bed and start the day over. Well, you can go to trying vintage shops. Take your camera, just look around, point at something maybe you really are interested in, and say why you're interested in it. You go flea markets, auctions, do that kind of stuff. You know, or just take clips of different things and say, and make a video saying these were predominantly used in the 50s. And then you have a bunch of clips that you can put together and say, you know, how much better they were built, what options they came with, all kinds of stuff. Susan, I just can't take care of her anymore. It's been difficult just trying to keep up my basic needs. Her basic needs are constantly bending down, and when it takes a person an hour to put their socks on, it takes a good 15 minutes for my hand to aim to the food bowl at the right angle without getting anything on the floor. And cleaning out the cat box and all that. It's just too much for me anymore. I wish it wasn't, but up to 6 months ago, I just been starting to get, my health is declining. It's just declining very quickly. So I want to make sure she has a good home before I get to a point that I have to make a decision, because there is no time to place her. And I was almost at that point where I was going to have to make that decision. I mean, because she's 18 or 19 years old. Wait a minute. I've been here 15. Had her 2 years in Columbus. That's 17. She was about 2 years when I got her. So, yeah, 18 or 19 years old. You got two old ladies living in the house. We just don't get along sometimes. Thanks, Rhonda, or Susan. Just a lot of people don't understand. It's just I can't do it anymore. So I found her a good home. She's actually one of my old schoolmates. I had one woman that was going to take her. She never got back to me, though. She made 2 appointments to come and meet Molly and just never showed up. So I put out another post on Facebook. Something about I'm still looking for a home for Molly. First person fell through, and then she DM'd me and said she would take her. So I'll take her to Columbus when I go to my son's. I was going to put a Christmas tree up, but I forgot to put it together. I have a green and a pink Lego Christmas trees. I was going to put together and put in the background. There's my gingerbread house right there. Ooh, gotta give that plant some water. She's still hanging on though. Oh, I am going to take down my other channel, or at least hide it for a while. And if I'm going to do ASMR, it'll be on this channel, but not often. I can't handle one channel, so I definitely can't handle 2. So I'm going to take the one down for a while, and then if it gets to a point to where my energy gets back up and I got time, then I'll transfer all those videos back to the other channel. But for now, I think I'm just going to hide it. Oh, everybody got so quiet. Yeah, me just be going doctor and staying in the house. I don't either. I didn't even really go Christmas shopping this year. Everything else was off the internet. I usually like going to the stores and browsing, but the only time I leave now is to go to doctors. And I only want to talk just so much about my health. Put it this way, it sucks right now. But what is funny, I was at the doctor's yesterday. Oh, okay, college. Yeah, I hear that, Rhonda. Um, I was at the doctor's office and the receptionist was asking me some questions after I was done with my appointment. And I was telling her how, they can't find me an aide because they get people to come in for the interviews and they'll get hired, but they don't never show up. And I said, what they need to do is get a hold of welfare, give them a list of people that they've hired that didn't show up. I think these people are just sitting on benefits and not wanting to work. Anyways, I told her I couldn't get an aide because they're just not being able to get any in. And I was supposed to have OT and PT, and nothing's been set up. All I'm getting is nursing care. And I told her a few other things. And she went to talk to somebody. And I seen her and I said, well, I got to go. My bus is here. She goes, okay, I'll call you later. No more than 10 minutes walking into the house, OT is calling me. I said, damn, Missy, you was on the ball. She got it rolling. I couldn't believe it. I do have to stop by their office tomorrow and give them a Christmas card. Since I'll be in the building anyways. Or not tomorrow, but Thursday. And what's funny, I have one of the best doctors. He is so thorough. But it just baffles me. He's a germaphobe. How in the hell does a germaphobe become a doctor? I can't understand it. But I asked the nurse that, and she said, well, from what she understands, is the whole family is full of lawyers. He didn't want to be a lawyer, so he became a doctor. I said, but it still doesn't make sense. When you're a doctor, you're around all, especially a primary care doctor. You're around all kinds of coughs and sniffles and germs. It just baffles me. The man still wears a mask. I don't know. But he's a good doctor. If anybody needs a doctor in Mansfield, I always recommend him because he's really good. Because they make their they don't double book their appointments like most doctors do. You're in the waiting room no more than 5 minutes, and you're back in your room no more than 15 minutes before the doctor comes in. It's quick. Hello, TJ. Welcome back. But yeah, so I don't know. He's a good doctor. I'm glad I switched to him. Okay, Susan. You have fun with your kids. Take care and stay safe, honey. And I'll see you next week. Oh, Oh man. I guess my daughter took the 4 kids to see Santa, and only one of them was sitting on his lap. I said, well, you got 2 teenagers, and you have a little one that don't trust nobody. I said, so maybe he'll warm up to Santa next year. But she was so disappointed she only got a picture of 1 kid. I said, well, your other 2 grew up. They don't believe anymore. So what do you expect them to do? They have a reputation to protect. They're teens. You remember them days, right? Tried to act older than what you really were. Yeah, that's the kids. I guess you took them all to the store to see Santa. Only one would get on his lap. I laughed. That's what happens with kids. They grow up. I can't believe my Lacey's 16. 2 years she'll be in the workforce or college. I'm not sure yet. I don't think she'll have the grades to go to college. She's smart, don't get me wrong. But I don't think she doesn't apply herself the best way she should. They sure do, Rhonda. It just seems like, I don't know, yesterday I go to their house and I got these 2 babies running after me. Nana, 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 Nana. And they don't do that anymore. They just sit back in the couch. Hey, Nana. Well, if I wanted that kind of welcome, I would have stayed home. I like them all running up to me with my arms out, wanting to give hugs. It's just not that way anymore. And Tristan, he's 3. He don't trust me. That's because he don't see me but once a year. And Scarlett, she now talks to me a lot. She's the only one that comes running, basically, because the other 2, remember, they got their rep to protect. But I love them. You can't help but loving your grandkids. Well, and your kids. Okay, well, tell me what you're going to work on this week. I think we'll end up with that. You have a project you're going to start or finish? Shut up, Harold. That's the problem. You grew up with me. Oh. I think I'm going to try to get part 6 done this week on this blanket. Finish up 5, do 6. Going hunting? Damn, you already got 2. How much freezer room do you got? Jeez. You had good luck this year, though. Oh, no, Rhonda. You need to pick up something that you really wanted to do. At least start it. Give it away. That's a good idea. That'll help somebody. You guys just got to pick something up and take that first stitch. I think it's the winter doldrums. We just are starting to get settled in for the winter, and I think that leads into winter depression, and we just got to get ourselves out of it. Usually it's me the one to depress the crochet. What do I do? Put you all in a funk? It'll get better, Rhonda. It has to, right? Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I know we're cutting a half hour short, but it looks like we're trying to push a conversation when nobody really has anything to talk about, and that's fine. We'll have those weeks, but I'll be back next Tuesday. I Yeah, next Tuesday. So you guys have a great night. Stay safe, and don't cause any trouble out there, maid. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye bye.